guys, back again with me. Today I would like to tell you about something very interesting, are the Japanese to be polite. Without further ado, let's get started. When we talk about manner in Indonesia, we cannot ignore the Japanese. Politeness has become a strong part of their identity. In fact, many people outside Java admire the politeness that's shown by the Japanese. But the question is the politeness truly sincere, or is it just part of being shy or reluctant to speak directly? Now let's explore this together, starting with what politeness norm actually mean. Politeness norms are a set of social rules that are containing what we should and shouldn't do in interaction with others. They guide us about how we talk, how we act in the society, or even how we treat ourselves. There are some main principles in politeness norms. The first one is respecting others' privacy. The second one is speaking gently. The third one is valuing people's opinion and feelings. The fourth one is respecting others' time, and the last one is be sincere and open when communicating. These 5 essential principles can be clearly found in the Japanese culture, especially in their way of speaking. Now we will get into Japanese language and communication. Japanese people are known for their soft and respectful communication style. One main reason behind it is that the hierarchy of Japanese language. Japanese language itself is divided into 3 different levels. The first level is ngoko. Ngoko is informal language that is usually used when we want to talk to our friends with the same age, and of course in informal situation. The second one is kromo. Kromo is more polite language that is usually used when we want to talk to elders like our parents or someone we respect. The last one is kromo inggil. Kromo inggil is very polite language that is usually used when we want to talk to someone with higher position, and of course in formal situation. This kind of speech style teaches the Japanese people to adjust, especially about how they talk to others based on their age, position, and relationship. Now we will get into why politeness is very important among Japanese. Historically, Java Island once ruled by both Islamic and Hindu kingdom. But one of the most influential was Islamic Mataram Kingdom, which developed the dialect we call as Mataraman dialect. Mataraman dialect is a formal dialect in Japanese language that is usually used in many social and cultural settings, including in school. And the kingdom also introduced us with the concept of unggah-ungguh. Unggah-ungguh means manner, including the way we talk to royalty like queen, king, princess, or prince. Now we want to talk about any region in Java Island that is usually use Mataraman dialect. Although people in Jogja and Solo both use Mataraman dialect, but there are some differences between them, especially in the way they use the language and in the way they behave. People in Jogja tend to be very humble, calm, and polite. They practice what we call as euh pakeuh. Euh pakeuh is a mix of respect and hesitation to offend someone else. That makes people in Jogja very careful and polite in the way of speaking. And another philosophy that is very famous among Japanese is that ajining diri soko lati and ajining rogo soko busono, which means your words reflect your dignity and your appearance reflect your self-respect. That's why politeness is very important among Japanese. While people in Solo is more expressive in the way they're speaking, and they known for the term umuk solo. Umuk solo is a term that refers to that kind of communication style that is very exaggerating and showing us something. But this is not always a bad thing, especially in Dutch colonial era. In Dutch colonial era, this kind of communication style is used by people in Solo to maintain their dignity and protecting their identity. And just so you know guys, there are also some differences between the Japanese language that is used by people in Solo and people in Jogja. The word inji, which means yes, is more common in Yogyakarta, while the word inggi, which also means yes, is more common in Surakarta or Solo. Now, here and come the big question. Are the Japanese truly polite because they want to be, or is just part of being shy or afraid to make other people uncomfortable? So, just so you know guys, there is a big difference between being truly polite and being shy or reluctant. I'll give you an example. For example, if your boss gives you a bad idea and you know it won't work but you agree with him anyway, it's not because you respect the idea. It's just because you are afraid or shy to speak up. Something that you have to remember guys, being truly polite is about being sincere and comes from your heart, not from fear or reluctance. Now, if you ask me guys, so are the Japanese truly polite? My answer is yes, but with an exception. Their culture teaches politeness through history, language, and tradition. But to say they are truly polite, their action must come from sincerity, not come from fear, shy, or reluctant to make other people uncomfortable. Last but not least, politeness is very meaningful, especially when it's genuine and when we do it with a kind and respect and honest heart. I think that's all from you guys. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for listening. I hope my explanation can help you to understand Japanese culture better, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.